The assignment. Ms. Eyes, their environmental science teacher, assigned her 4 bright students, Busra, Emir, Alessa, and Kerem, a unique project. This week, she announced, her eyes twinkling, we are going to explore sustainability not in textbooks, but in our own homes. I want you to find examples of ecological practices within your family traditions. Think about how your grandparents and parents lived, what they valued, and how it relates to protecting our planet. The students, from Boyabat Anadolu Imam Hatip Lisesi, were initially puzzled. Sustainability was a modern concept, a buzzword. How could it possibly be linked to their family's age-old ways? Over the next few days, the 4 friends met after school, eager to share their findings. Busra was the first to speak. My grandmother, she began, a warm smile spreading across her face. She never throws anything away. Stale bread. She dries it out and grinds it into breadcrumbs for kofta. And old yogurt cups? They become perfect little pots for her herbs and flowers on the windowsill. She calls it not wasting, but it's really recycling. Emir nodded enthusiastically. My grandfather is the same. He has these big barrels in the garden. He collects rainwater from the roof. He says it's much better for his tomato plants than tap water, and it saves water too. He's been doing it for years. Alessa chimed in. My mother has a huge box of old clothes. Instead of throwing them out, she cuts them up to make cleaning rags, or sometimes she sews them into patchwork blankets. She says, why buy new when you can reuse? Finally, Kerem shared, my father noticed how many birds visit our garden, but they struggled to find food in winter. So, he took some old plastic bottles and some scrap wood, and he made bird feeders. He hangs them up every year. He says it's important to help our feathered friends. The students realized that their families, unknowingly, had been practicing sustainability for generations. They decided to present their findings to the class with a powerful slogan. Our grandparents called it thriftiness. We call it sustainability. On the day of the presentation, they stood proudly before their classmates. They shared stories, showed pictures of the breadcrumbs, the rainwater barrels, the patchwork, and the bird feeders. They explained how these simple, everyday actions not only saved resources but also showed a deep respect for nature. The class listened, captivated, seeing their own traditions in a new light. Inspired by their discoveries, Ms. Eyes proposed a new project, the Family Roots Garden. The students, with enthusiasm, embraced the idea. They decided to transform a neglected corner of the school grounds into a vibrant garden. Using Busra's grandmother's yogurt cups, Emir's grandfather's rainwater collection knowledge, Alessa's mother's upcycled fabrics for garden decorations, and Kerem's father's bird feeder designs, they began to build their garden. They planted native flowers and vegetables, creating habitats for local insects and birds. They set up a rainwater harvesting system and used compost from the school's kitchen waste. The garden became a living testament to the wisdom of the past and a beacon of hope for the future. As they worked in the Family Roots Garden, surrounded by the buzzing of bees and the gentle rustling of leaves, the 4 friends understood a profound truth. Their family's traditions were not just about saving money or effort. They were about a deep connection to the earth, a respect for its resources, and a commitment to living in harmony with nature. Their project had not only educated their classmates, but had also connected them to their heritage in a meaningful way. They learned that sustainability wasn't a new invention, but an ancient wisdom passed down through generations.
The roots are in the past, but the future is in our hands.